A player that had Drip Bayless saying that he would become even bigger in the city of Cleveland than LeBron James ever was. The story of when a beer pong champion takes that golden arm to the big leagues. Johnny Pokeball had one of the best runs of all time as a human. Balling out on the field, hanging out with Drake and LeBron, top of the world. Doing coke with Hunter Biden, shotgunning scissor. The frat boy chose the dirty over the NFL millies. An addiction to the cup so strong that it single-handedly kept all local pharmacies in business. And don't forget about the love for the Colombian marching powder. Johnny 8-Ball is what you would get if like Tony Montana and Pablo Escobar had a baby. Even with all that nose candy flowing in his bloodstream, this man still went out and ran a train on the league. This guy was the coldest white boy to embarrass brothers since the time when Eminem did my boy Falcon dirty in 8 Mile. The only difference between the two is that one escaped the devil's nectar and one ran to the devil's nectar. If you thought Heisenberg with a goatee is unstoppable, wait till you find out about Manziel off of Perk 10. He got kicked out of the league because of his love for the double cups, to which he responded by saying, "I don't have a drinking problem. The team had a problem with me drinking." Put that in your IG bio, Susan. And there you go, Ja Moron. You now have an excuse you can use for your love of shooting. You don't have an issue, the team does. But the origin story started at Texas A&M when they spawned a white boy who had $1 million arm and a cokehead. With a hairline like that at 19, you're already a grown man playing amongst little boys. Johnny Football won the Heisman just as a freshman. Fresh on the scene, first SEC player to have 2 500-yard games, single season SEC record with 4,600 yards, and the first freshie in history to have 3K passing yards and 1K rushing too. Had the whole hood saying he's the chosen one. And the crazy thing about all this is that he wasn't even planning on going to A&M. Manziel initially wanted to go to Oregon, but chose not to because he found out his dealer couldn't get a scholarship on the team as well. So he stayed his ass in Texas and now reps the ATM on his helmet because that boy money. He was too busy digging down Bama on national television. Johnny Escobar, as a freshman, took down Nick Saban off a pint and 2 snow mountains. He outthought the master. This kid's brain power is incomprehensible. A young Einstein with a weakness to the devil's nectar. Hey, y'all keep blocking for daddy and let me take care of the rest. Watch me keep cooking these boys. Set a block for me, one? No? Okay. I got this, white boy. Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. Woo! With the power of the happy dust, I'm unstoppable. I got this, cracky. Wait, what? How? I see you, 25. Who the heck is that lil white Kyler Murray tap dancing on us? Damn, I'd kill for a Scooby snack. I ain't done yet. I ain't done. Man, this too easy. Block for me, fat boy. Woo, woo. Woo! Wait, hold up. You see how Johnny Montana cooked that boy? Had him playing Dance Dance Revolution out there. Disrespectful. Think about the kids, Johnny. The kids. Hey, don't forget about my cannon, though. This was a game that put him on the map. Oh, nah. Did he just cook a brother again? That's like his 100th time embarrassing a brother. I'm not saying he's racist or anything, but we gotta keep an eye on that boy. Manziel was straight up running a train on them. While they're being dumb and processing what this boy just did, just throw it up. Just chuck that joint up. Just chuck that thing up, Johnny. Oh, look at 25. Look at the Beach Boys cooking. Nah, not again. No way, y'all don't. Oh, the last time white people took anything this serious was when they were making a potato salad with raisins in it. On the field, Manziel was a mismatch. I'm talking Chris Brown versus Rihanna, Lizzo versus a honey bun, Kim K versus a successful man. You will be getting destroyed, my guy. You stand no chance. As far as his classes, though, come on, bro. Let's be real. God airdropped this man with the right arm of RoboCop and the speed to escape DJ Khaled after stealing one of his nuggies. With those type of abilities, you really think he's worried about algebra homework? Heck nah. That's what happens when God chooses to take his time with you. You ain't worried about spending no time on studying algebra homework like the rest of us. Of course, young Pablo Escobar still passes chemistry class though. All those hours spent mixing the dirty Sprite and no skiing the slopes paid off. And that ain't even close to the best things that Zanny Manziel has done. The legend continues. This dirty dog cosplayed as a Scooby-Dooby-Doo with a baddie. And the story goes that on that night, Manziel had so much nose candy, he was single-handedly funding Colombia's government. That man Manziel did so much nose cardio that night that his coach said he missed practice the next day. But the coach couldn't get too mad though, because even he thought the girl was a baddie. Coach trying to double dip on that. With Grandpa's ashes from last night's bender doing laps inside his bloodstream, young Escobar went out and maybe had the best performance of his life, dropping 440 yards and 2 tutties. Replace the logo with this man instead, ASAP. Give that boy the rock and let him work. You ready, son? Bang! You gon' feel me this game, cause I'ma keep doing it. Whoop! Over and over and over again. Answer me this. Who was the one everyone turned to when they needed an answer? Number 2, Johnny Football, baby! That's who! Just watching this man cook, a lot of y'all shall be thankful. Like, you guys are lucky that this man got a taste of the Snow White and started smelling competitions with Hunter Biden, cause there was no answer for this. Run! Run! Go! Go! Whoop! And he is gone! This why they call me Money Manziel. This is why they call me Money Manziel. Yo, watch out, Manziel. Get that boy. I see you, 5. Whoop! You really thought it was sweet out here. And he's doing all this while being hung over. Definition of talent. The only other time in history we saw a man have a run like this was Thad Castle in Blue Mountain State. Gus bruised with the boys like it was his religion, cooked on the field, and then wheeled all the baddies like Corinna Kopf. Thad and Johnny, the heroes of America. Put them on the dollar bill, please. Sleepy Joe, buddy, get it together. You have a chance to at least do one thing right. He made it look so effortless. Whoop! Laser! Oh no, look at him starting up again. He's emoting on the brothers now. Oh, heck no. It's time to send in the reinforcements. Someone please reboot MLK and the boys. Manziel had a huge problem that he was going to run into. A problem that could absolutely ruin everything for him. Basically, Manziel knew he had to be clean leading up to the combine. However, if he didn't, he would end up failing the drug test, and it could take him from being a first round pick all the way to being undrafted. And, well, water's wet, right? Of course, Cocaina Manziel slipped up and sniffed on some Star Spangled powder with the boys. Manziel's a loyal man to the boys and America. Can you blame him for hitting some of that Star Spangled powder? And to make things worse, Cocaina Manziel didn't really even care much about the situation and said that he was going to show up to the combine no matter what. The only issue was that the combine was already there and there was no time for him to get the drugs out of his system. So, him and his team needed to think fast, and his manager came up with a plan to have his dad fake a heart attack. Yup, the dad was gonna fake a heart attack so that Cocaina Manziel could skip the combine. Wow, I wish my parents were that supportive. But by having the dad fake a heart attack, Manziel could still show up to the combine, but leave before they tested him. This is Cocaina Manziel we're talking about, an apprentice of Tony Montana and Pablo Escobar. Before they had his dad put on a masterpiece of an acting performance, Manziel casually said he would just chug a gallon of water and use some of his secret tactics to cheat this thing. This frat boy's brilliance is unfamiliar to us. He's a young Isaac Newton with a nose that cleans up more snow than a snowplow. This isn't his first rodeo, you beef-witted barnacle. He was used to passing all the tests at A&M too. So, in typical Zanny Manziel fashion, he passed the test with flying colors. And how was this man passing all the tests at A&M? This man had the fourth-string quarterback pissing for him. Thank you for your service, buddy. The thing is that this is Jadavius Manziel we're talking about. This son of a gun is a crack baby of Tony Montana and Pablo Escobar. Both of their crack powers combined into one. The benders with the boys will never stop. It's literally in his blood. And guess what happened? Because of Johnny Methball's love for the devil's nectar. I told you dingleberries to guess. It feels like I'm playing Kahoot with y'all right now. But this man took his receivers out for a bendy the night before his private workout. Ain't no way. That ain't fair, Johnny. These boys can't keep up with your nose cardio. They aren't ready for the big leagues yet. His receivers were supposed to show up the next morning for his private workout. But, of course, those boys didn't show up. Heck no. Them boys were so hungover, it was just Methball all by himself at the private workout. With all the coaches and GMs looking on, all hope seemed lost. But Manziel is lucky that his agent knows how to secure the bag. That boy knows what he has to do and he does it. The agent and lawyer literally laced up some cleats to be his receivers for the private workout. This ain't no Make-A-Wish event. Had my boy out there running go routes like he's Mike Evans. Nonetheless, that boy Manziel was still humming that pigskin around. Again, this man is doing all that after a long night of nose cardio. The other men could not even make the workout. Yet this man is flinging the pigskin around effortlessly? The power of Pablo Escobar's Goldust, it's just unfathomable. Like this is way too overpowered. At this point, it's unethical. With the power of Pablo Escobar's Goldust, Johnny Methball got drafted to the Browns. Show us what you got, rookie. I got y'all. Watch this. Yes! Finally! We got ourselves a quarterback. Just let daddy keep cooking up. I see you, 82. Man, this NFL stuff way too easy for me. Whoop! Hey, what the heck? Damn it, why do I even say anything? He's out here playing like those brown or like the doo-doo clothes My Park guys. You know, the ones who just got 2K for Christmas and hop straight on My Park. 55 overall, no Annies, no nothing. Like, at least go steal your mom's credit card for VC, dummy. Alright, let's go, 2. Whee! Whoop! Let's go, baby! Let's go! Let's go! Peep this laser, though. Okay, now, that boy Johnny's starting to cook up now. He's harder than a spoon in Demi Lovato's house. Forget it. Forget it. Forget it then, Benji. Forget it then. Just forget it then. Woo! Yay! We're gonna do some burger sugar after the game now. Woo! Ah! Whoop! I'm gone. Ah! He had 56 frozen with a quick 1-2, looking like that boy stuck in quicksand. How do you get dumped by the Yabba Dabba Doo? That's diabolical. And the craziest thing about this is that the frat princess was having so much success, even though this man didn't watch a single second of film time. The Browns gave him an iPad to watch film on where they could secretly track how much time he was spending on watching film. And the frat princess spent literally zero seconds watching film. Buzz Lightyear spent more time studying fluid dynamics than studying defensive coverages. Yet, he was still able to throw tutties. Pure talent. I guess God really does have his favorites. Buzz Lightyear was like the white Jamarcus Russell. Both were ripping the dirty, and both skipped out on film session. Ooh, that boy wide open. Pass is picked! Maybe you should have actually watched film. Man, I gotta keep believing in this coke fiend. Ah! Get off me, he says. I see you. Psych! Man, we just gotta run the ball now. Come on, Johnny. Do this right at least. Wait, hold up. What the heck is this man doing? Boy, ain't no way. Who the heck are you handing the ball off to? Manti Te'o's girlfriend? Stop snorting Snow White, Johnny. Not this again. Wait, what color are the good guys? Brown? Oh, okay, bet. I see you, 58. Bruh, I just said the brown jerseys are the good ones and you still threw the white? Prayers. This one about to be different. Boy had that vice grip on him, just like when Zion gets his hand on some fried chicken. That boy was not letting go. Man, I just want to do some nose beers with the boys. Maybe slay a quick Martha Stewart or two while I'm at it. Even though Johnny's body was getting snapped around harder than Gwen Stacy's neck, he still got a commercial with LeBron James. And let me guess, LeBron, you already knew that was going to happen, right? You knew all the way back when you both were swimming in daddy sacks that you were going to film a commercial with Zanny Manziel, huh? Of course you did. And how the heck does Manziel get inside the party before even Braun? Like, that's LeBron James. Wait, actually, I don't even want to complain too much about that because it used to be whites only. So we'll take what we can get. Johnny out here too busy being a dimwit. Wait, did he just hit up the Stone Cold Steve Austin? Brody just flipped a bird on the Skins. You know the Browns were hot though. Look at the owner. Hey shithead, you know there's cameras, right? Do you understand the concept of national attention? Please, Johnny, stop. Buddy, chuck that thing. Even Gandhi would have gotten more yards than this. What now? I don't want to get yelled at again. It's always me. Buddy running like Helen Kellen out there, like, do you not see the zebra? Oh, don't mind if I scoot by real quick. I'm not crying. I swear I'm not. Okay, maybe a little. Johnny, don't throw it there. Trust me, Johnny. Don't throw that. Pass is picked. Come on, Johnny. Just throw it away. I told him. Yo, chill. That tablet's not your girlfriend, Johnny. Stop beating it. Holy heck, though. Is that tablet still working? Oh yeah, it's definitely got to be Nokia. Young Escobar had all the talent in the world, but threw it away for some Snow White. Pictures like this were leaking all the time. Like, you can't be a rookie at this. Don't do this in a public bathroom. Or at the very least, do it in the stall. There is one other thing he could be prepping that dollar for. He might be getting it ready to shove it in a stripper's back door since they only take cash deposits. Young Tony Montana was living it up, though. He partied so hard once, he got sued for over $350,000 for trashing a mansion. And you can't even get out of your parents' house. Hey, yo! And now my man is out here popping it for some Coles cash? Depressing. I'm seeing a young legend go out like a dork in front of my very eyes. Nah, I'm still a believer though. My boy Johnny's playing the long game. Look at that boy smiling. He knows he's about to get in as the gay best friend and then straight up clean up. Game is game. Game is game. And Johnny 8-Ball is multi-talented. He can chuck a pigskin, ski slopes with his nose, dance, and playing basketball. Look at the vert on this guy. And I thought white men can't jump. This man is white, so we already know he comes out the womb equipped with a 3-ball. But combined with his hops and coke sniffing abilities, you'll forget about who Jordan ever was. That dunk package is straight heat. Man, maybe the Browns should have kept Manziel over Deshaun Watson. Now their entire future is in Deshaun Watson's hands. Say what you want about him, but this man had an insane run. Had every single college football fan waiting to see what he was going to cook up that night. Bro was Charlie Sheen with 4.4 speed and an absolute piss missile. Every little nut in America was doing the money celly during recess because of this frat king. Heck, his sports cards are still worth a lot of money. The people loved Money Manziel, and they want a piece of the greatest frat boy who ever lived. His insane run and the amount of devil's dandruff he was doing, Buddy's a lock for the Drug Lord Hall of Fame with the likes of Escobar, Tony Montana, Demi Lovato, and Uncle Charlie. Doing all these dirty deeds and still trying to cleanse his body of all the sins by wearing a Timmy Tebow jersey. He probably RKO'd Timmy to steal that thing. I leave you all with one final thing. One last piece of greatness. To quote one of the greatest minds of our time. Win or lose, we booze.